Hi there. We've been talking a lot about being superheroes, and I recognize that some of you don't even realize that you are heroes. So let's talk about this a minute. If you're forgetting the fact that you have this one body as far as we know, and this one life as far as we know, it's important to get that, because when we check out, we lose all sorts of energy that is meant for us to fulfill our destinies. So, I'm going to have what I call a come to Jesus meeting with you right now. We're going to talk today in the end about what you're focusing on expanding. Whatever you focus on expands. But hear me out. If you don't know where you are with your money, with your health, with your life, with your relationships, with all those things that make us feel like we are loved or capable or like we're moving forward in the world, we have to have some barometer about where we stand with ourselves, right? So if you owe credit cards a lot of money, it is not comfortable to look at it. I get that. If you have a lot of clutter around your house, it's not comfortable to look at it. So you might be avoiding even staying in your house or being in your house or creating a haven for yourself. If you have relationships that are really toxic, you might be avoiding those relationships or doing things that avoid having the conversations that you need to have, or drinking, or smoking, or checking out some other way with antidepressants or whatever. And the point here is that you're avoiding using those behaviors. I understand the value of using antidepressants or things like that when you have a health issue and you are handling that, okay? But throughout this series, we've been looking at some things that we know how to manage them, but it is not about avoiding them. So when you get into your superhero status, what you're going to be doing is when you see something that needs to be handled, you decide when you're going to do that, you declare when you're going to do that, and then once you have handled it and established a plan for handling it in the future, then you let it go, okay? You let it go because of what I'm getting ready to tell you now. If you don't handle it, it will handle you, because it will constantly be in your consciousness. It will be, oh, I can't get to that because I got all this other stuff. Or there'll just be sort of this sepia or black and white grayscale way you're looking at your life. You'll notice once you start handling these things, one thing after another thing after another, you add all this color to your life. The ability to see, the world's a pretty great place. My life's pretty great. And what do I want to do with it? So, we started with vision, because when you know where you want to go, then all this other stuff, when you have to handle it, becomes smaller. When you have an end in mind, and I'm not talking about a goal, I'm talking about an intention. When you intend to head your boat in a certain direction toward a bullseye on the opposite shore, then the way that you get there is not as important. Okay? So focus on the things that you want to expand in your life. So focus on your health. Focus on flexibility in your life. Focus on beautiful relationships, beautiful, intimate, caring, close relationships where you really appreciate the other person. Focus on the beauty that surrounds you every day. Find those things that give you great peace and great joy. And I want to hear what you have going on. Now, if you're just now recognizing that you're a superhero in your life, great. If you have recognized that you're a superhero in your life and you keep going, yeah, I'll get to that someday. Someday is right now. The world needs for you to get you. So don't hesitate to call me. Go to Calendly, set up a call. Don't hesitate to avail yourself of our online program, which has you seeing you at your highest and best. You'll enjoy doing it. You'll come up with some things that you didn't expect. It's beautiful. Don't hesitate, because life is right now. Make it a great week. See you Friday.